and welcome back to Bookish Theories. Today we catch up with ILLIT, breaking down the brand film for their upcoming comeback I Like You. The video is also connected to their upcoming storyline Summer Moon, so today we'll take a look at the clues about the concept of the album and the lore that will unfold in the future. Before we get to that though, I recently got merch. If you'd like to support me, you can check it out in my Redbubble store linked in the description down below. Thank you so much for your attention, and now let's go back to ILLIT. So, the brand film is the first piece of content introducing us to the much-awaited first comeback called I Like You. According to the press release, I Like You tells the story of ILLIT wanting to get closer to you as they run together in search of their own answer. This you the girls are searching for is obviously their fandom, glitz, but to a certain extent they're also themselves to each other. Back in Super Real Me, the point was to portray ILLIT as a group with infinite potential that attracts people with their magnetic charm. The focus was on the individual powers and qualities of the members because it's their uniqueness that allows them to see the world from a fresh point of view. In the new brand film, this uniqueness is highlighted even more, but this time the members reach out to one another and eventually connect as ILLIT to pave their own way. 5 special people with their own unique view of the world now come together as one and move forward to find their own answer to life. When the girls come together as ILLIT, their individual magic is maximized, their individual potential is revealed, and a new universe full of magic and adventure opens up right in front of them. If the name ILLIT means I'll be it, then I Like You can also mean I'll be like you, meaning that 5 different girls come together as one and become like-minded individuals under ILLIT. This comeback is all about showcasing their unique charms, but also how these charms can mix to form a group that knows no boundaries. In the video, each member is initially alone, and each of them connects with the others and with us via phone. This means that at first they are separated. They obviously didn't start off as members of the same group, but the more they open up to each other, the closer they get as well. Yuna, for instance, says that she has weird dreams, and when this happens, she likes to take hot showers and eat a sweet treat to feel better. Woni likes her fingernails and pinky toes. She heard that not many people can move their pinky, so she practiced until she could, and she's very happy about it. She would also like to go to Mars, and if she were an animal, she'd be an eagle to fly to freedom. Minju, on the other hand, is beautiful and intense. She likes horror movies, and she loves the thrill they give her. When she experienced lip paralysis, she got scared because she heard a bell ringing, but she also enjoyed the horror and had fun with that. Incidentally, some of the horror titles that we see also include Magnetic Hell, Fresh Blood Syndrome, not to mention The Curse of the Vampire. These are little nods to their music, but also possibly to Enhypen, who are their brother group in the label. Next up we have Iroha, who is portrayed on a ring in the middle of a match against her own weakness. In her section we discover that Iroha has a positive attitude because past struggles taught her that it's no use to be negative. Now she fights her weakness and tries to overcome it, and the morning messages that her father sends her every day give her strength and make her happy. Last but not least, Mocha is portrayed as a giant in the middle of the city. After much thinking, she figured that she'd like to be a cat because cats live at their own pace, they do whatever they want, they are free, and most importantly, people still love them for it. After joining ILLIT, these unique girls not only found friends, they found a second family they can rely on. Each of them has charms the others noticed even before they did. Yuna, for instance, is cheerful and innocent in the eyes of the others. Mocha is easygoing, quiet and fun. Minju is warm, quirky and charming. Woni is a cute friend that makes people smile, and Roa is a baby, but she's also super professional and precise. As they set off on this new journey together, the video ends with the girls cherishing their unity. Them coming together was fate, and now they stick together like honey as they move forward without thinking about the opinion of others. The moment they found each other at the end of last summer, a new world opened up in front of them full of magic and wonder, and from now on they will explore it together because they are no longer alone. Now, these visuals and concept also seemingly connect us to Summer Moon, which is a story that we still know nothing about despite it being announced back in March. The brand film, however, is giving us some new clues, and these clues might actually confirm some of the theories that we had in the past. Like in Magnetic, for instance, the dream concept is front and center here. We have Yuna mentioning strange dreams, Minju having sleep paralysis, Woni daydreams about turning into an eagle and flying to Mars, Mocha is a giant, and Iroha has an inner battle with a part of herself she doesn't like. The focus is on the inner world of dreams here, but also on their imagination and make-believe. Even if parts of the video are set in reality, when we cut to ILLIT's perspective, this reality becomes full of magic and wonder like in a dream. They also seem to be connected through dreams, because during Minju's sleep paralysis, she tells us that she hears a bell ringing, and then we hear a bell ringing at the beginning of Roa's match. One of the coolest details though is certainly the giant cosmic tree that appears in the film. Up until now we still don't know if it's going to be part of the lore or it's just a symbolic image for the video, but on a very general level, the world tree is a recurring symbol in many cultures and traditions. A variation of it is the tree of knowledge from the Bible, for instance. In some traditions, the world tree can connect the earth and the heavens, or the earth and the underworld, or the underworld and the heavens, sometimes even all three. And if you like Aboriginal stories, then you might also be familiar with Yggdrasil, which is the cosmic tree from Norse mythology that was actually used in the Starseekers with Tomorrow by Together. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning this one is because Yggdrasil has a serpent at the bottom, which ended up appearing in their story, but also an eagle at the top, which never showed up but is mentioned in the film associated to Wani. Now, am I saying that Summer Moon and the Starseekers are connected? I wouldn't go that far, not yet at least. These are all just speculations for now, but if the tree does end up being part of the story, it will be interesting to see what they'll do with it and what it's meant to represent. So far, if I had to give an interpretation based on ILLIT's concept, I'd say that the tree can be seen as a symbol of connection, not just between the members who come together under the tree, but also connection between reality and the world of dream maybe, or reality and whatever world they'll travel to in the story. The cosmic tree largely symbolizes wholeness. It's an archetype called the tree of life, and ILLIT are snuggled together at its root, almost as if they're about to bloom together as one. It's them coming together that opens the wormhole to another world. Like we saw in Magnetic, they seem to have magic already. The girls are already special one way or the other, but them coming together unlocks another universe for them, which is basically a reflection of what happened in real life when they got to debut and achieved their dream. Like in reality, this dream is not always good though. In the story, this journey might also be a bit scary moving forward. This is not just about cats and unicorns. In Magnetic, we already saw moments that were a bit sketchy. Now they mention sleep paralysis, scary things lurking in the dark, which might actually be a clue about what to expect moving forward. So far, this is all I have for you though, so let me know what you think in the comments down below. To grab some merch, the link is in the description, and if you enjoyed this video, please think about liking and subscribing. As always, thank you so much for watching guys. I'll see you next time. Bye bye!